Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of. I have no idea. I decided the other day I was going to call it Out of Pocket. And then I looked, and there's already a podcast called Out of Pocket. So I'm out of fucking luck on Out of Pocket. I thought about calling it To Be Completely Fucking Honest. Because I say that all the time. To be completely fucking honest. Maybe that's it. I'll just think about it and get back to you. Welcome back. It's been a very, very long time. I apologize. Life has been lifing. Not in the best way, but life has been lifing. So I'm here. I'm back again to talk to you all and have fun. I got my wine ready to go. Oh, I just remembered I bought this wine for Monday Night Football tonight. Um, I'm gonna have to go buy more before Monday Night Football. If you're wondering what time it is 5:30 p.m. and it's fucking nighttime. I hate this time change so bad. It's one of my least favorite things to ever exist. The fact that it is 5 p.m. and it's dark. What? And how do you fall back 1 hour, but it gets dark 6 hours earlier? Tell me how the fuck that makes sense. I hate it so much. We're like a weekend, and I can't wait for it to be over. It also really picks up my seasonal depression. Seasonal depression starts thriving. I almost said raving. I mean, it is kind of like my depression is like the SpongeBob in my head. Depression's in there living its best life. Anyways, it really picks up my seasonal depression, so that's not good. Can't wait for it to be over. Um, I don't even know what all to cover today. I have a list in my phone. I took my table away that was back here, so I can't sit my drinks there anymore. So I have to sit them on my couch and hope that they do not fall over. Oh, this was not anything that I wanted to like deeply cover. It just happened to be on that list, and it just made me giggle a little bit. Do you guys fake phone calls? Or am I actually psychotic? Because I do it aggressively. Like aggressively. When I say I fake phone calls, I probably fake, on average, I'm embarrassed to tell you all, like 5 a day, give or take, probably more. It's a lot. Like, no matter where I am, I'm going to fake a phone call to get out of a conversation. And it keeps getting worse and worse. Like, I see friends, I see acquaintances out in the world. And it's like I should have a conversation with them and be just a regular human, right? It's getting to the point where I don't want to fucking do that. If I see you coming toward me and it's someone that I would be like, oh my God, hey, how are you? Good, how are you? And it's just small talk, I'm like, and that's it. And I don't want to, I hate it, but it's getting worse and worse. It went from worse to worser. Like I cannot stop doing it. It's probably at least 5 a day. I do it at work. If you are my coworker, I am sorry that I'm telling you this. If you are someone that I see walking by my office and I don't want to immediately have a conversation with you, I fake phone calls. I fake them all the fucking time. Today I was walking on the beach by myself and I saw someone far away that I know would have said hey to me. Nothing against the person. I actually really like the person. Just wasn't in the mood to small talk. It's exhausting. So what did I do? Faked a phone call. I picked the phone up and acted like I was in a very serious conversation. So please tell me that I'm not alone doing that. And I hope that also, not only am I not alone, that someone else does it as frequent as I do. I'm just very antisocial lately and it keeps getting worse and worse, but it is a problem. Um, this was a topic that came up in conversation this weekend. So I was out of town this weekend. Um, I have to stop saying today. I always refrain from saying but I have said it 6,000 times already. I was out of town this weekend. It was fun, very fun weekend. I went to Atlanta, my other favorite city. Anyways, that's not important. but that's where I was. I love Atlanta. If you live there, please invite me. I will come all the time. Um, anyways, this came up in conversation. I don't remember my childhood, and when I say childhood, I don't mean like baby ages. I don't remember from the time that I was a baby through high school. When I say childhood, I mean like the whole time I could have been considered a child under the age of 18. I don't remember it. And I think that's part of trauma. I think that's part of childhood trauma that I just blacked out, I think, for the whole 18 years. I will talk to people and they'll be like, have very specific memories of me doing something, something happening in my life. I don't fucking remember it. You could tell me that this is me over here doing this in my childhood. Sure, you're right. I don't fucking know. You could be lying to me and I think you're right because I don't remember anything. And it's not like I had a very bad childhood. It wasn't like anything amazing, but it wasn't terrible. Like, it wasn't terrible. Uh, I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. So I think I blacked literally everything out. There are photos of me, and I know it's me. I mean, I guess it's me. I feel like I was transported here at like 23 to Earth. Because before that, like, what the fuck happened? I don't know any of it. There are literal photos of me that people send me, and they're like, ha ha ha, look at this picture I found of us in whatever grade. Thank you. Are you sure that's me? I don't fucking know. I am only saying it's me because it looks like me, and you have the proof. So I am assuming it is me. Other than that, I don't fucking know what you're talking about. And I know people say that about like younger childhood, but it is literally from the time I was a kid. I mean, I guess the time I was born through high school. I don't remember high school. I fucking hated high school. I know that much, which makes sense why I don't remember it. But it's not like I'm just like forgetting about it. I don't remember it. And the more I think about it, the more concerning it gets because it's like, did I black it out or is there like a mental issue going on? Like, what's the opposite of short term memory? Long term memory? That's not that. I think there's a word for that. But I have a problem there. And I will be talking to my sister, who I grew up with. I have two sisters. I will be talking to one of them about things that happened in our lives that we know happened. But she will bring up specific things, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, you're right. But how have I forgot about this for the past 10 years? Like, never crosses my mind. It is not my Roman Empire. I will tell you that right now. But then she tells me things, and I'll think about it, and I'll be like, wait, you're right. I remember this happening. And do you remember this? And then she's like, oh my fucking God, you're right. So it has to be childhood trauma and a coping mechanism for trauma, but like it's concerning. It's not just like certain events that I don't remember either. It's the whole fucking childhood. You're telling me I went to high school? No, I didn't. Prove it. Where's the proof? There is proof, but like prove it. It wasn't me. I came to this earth at 23, 24 years old. I've only been here for 6 years. Past that, I don't fucking know a thing that happened in my lifetime. It's not good. It is not good at all. I think that's why I'm just living in a different state, doing my own thing. Maybe at some point I entered the what's it called? What is it called? When you enter the witness protection program. Did that happen to me and they really like redid my brain? I don't know, that's not accurate. But like something like that, because it's not me. Yeah, I am not the same person. Speaking of traveling this weekend, I don't know what kind of view you're getting right now, and I apologize, but if it's bad, I'll just crop it. Speaking of traveling this weekend, I counted on 10 flights. 10 flights in not even a month and a half. 10. And I know some of you travel way more than that. I just used to never travel ever. I was not never on a plane until I graduated my master's. So not that long ago. We just drove wherever we went. Anyways, I get people travel more than that, but that's a lot for me. And I love traveling, but I used to get so excited to get on a plane, and now I'm like, it's not comfortable. I have never once fallen asleep on a plane, ever. No matter what I do, window seat, aisle seat, middle seat, it doesn't matter. I'm not sleeping. It doesn't matter how long the flight is. It doesn't matter if I drink before the flight, take drugs. I'm not sleeping. I'm awake. I will fly that plane for the whole how many hours you need me to fly it. I will fly it because I will not be sleeping. That is not even what I was going to talk about just now. What I was going to talk about is the fact that the motherfucking TSA is never the same. I frequent Miami Airport, Atlanta Airport, Chicago Airport. It's just all my connecting things, right? It's different every time I fucking go. It's not one airport, it's not certain TSA agents. It varies day by motherfucking day. And it gives me so much anxiety. Standing in line to get up to the TSA, it is like I am studying for a fucking exam. I am watching everyone's movement as they go through TSA to see what they're doing. Are they taking their shoes off? Yes or no? Are the laptops coming out of the bag today? Yes or no? Do I have to take my hat off? Yes or no? Jewelry? Yes or no? Are we putting things in a bin or are we just throwing it through the fucking conveyor belt? What is happening? What is happening? Because let me tell you, this weekend. No. This was not this weekend. This was 2 weeks ago when I was flying. I go up to TSA, and for the past 30 years, every time I've gone on a motherfucking plane, we have been told to take our laptops out of the bag. So in the past, I take it out. It's fine. I put it in a bin, send it through the little thing. It's good. I get up there, and I think I'm hot shit. I think I'm hot shit because my laptop is already out of the bag. I put my bag in there, put my laptop in a bin beside it. When I tell you this lady, the TSA agent, basically whipped out her gun, put it to my head, and said, "Leave the laptop in the motherfucking bag." I was like, clearly she did not do that. She tackled me and tased me and said, "Get the fucking laptop back in the bag." I'm just kidding. She didn't do that either. She yelled at me in front of everyone, and everyone was like, no one knows what's happening. I was so embarrassed. And she yelled at me and got so mad as if it was my fault that I did not understand the rules that day when they change every motherfucking day. When have I ever not taken my laptop out of the bag? And whatever. Everyone's going to say, you just get pre-check. I was not flying enough to get pre-check or clear or whatever. Now I am. So I'm going to get it, but it's whatever. This is in the past. If anyone from TSA watches this, please explain. Do you all show up every single day and there's just a new book of rules and this is what we're following? Can you all hear the squeaking? That is new. That is new, and if you can hear that other than what I just did, I apologize. It's really getting on my fucking nerves. Do you all just come to work every day and read a new rule book and you're like, this is what we have to do on October 13th, 2022? Is that how it works? Or how does it change every single day? And why? Listen, I am not a nice person when I have to deal with the public. Let me make that a whole sentence. When I have to deal with the public, I get it. I'm not a nice person either, to an extent. Why do you all act like it's my fault that your rules have changed in the last 12 hours? Why? Why is it my fault? And why are you yelling at me as if I am stupid and that I just have never been on a plane before, never been in an airport before? Why? Because I'm going to tell you, it's starting to piss me the fuck off. It's pissing me off. There's nothing I can do about it, but it's pissing me off. Oh, speaking of traveling, this is not speaking of traveling, but it kind of is. Travis went to Taylor's concert this weekend, and I'm so happy for them. But at the same time, one, it scares me how quick everything is happening, and they're so like very honeymoon phase. It seems like, even though I think they've been together longer than what we know about, it seems very honeymoon. Like her running off the stage to hug and kiss him seems honeymoon. I'm happy for you all. It's kind of pissing me off. It's pissing me off just a little bit. I just want to get that out there. Professional athletes. It used to not be as cool of a thing to date professional athletes, I guess, is what I'm trying to get out right now. What I'm saying is, I have done that before it was cool, before Taylor and Alex Earl, and I am very happy for them. But they're making it very public, and I feel like now everyone is getting even more into professional athletes, and it's not good for me personally. Oh God, whew. It's not good for me personally that everyone now wants to date a professional athlete. Um, I'm gonna end that there because that's it. That's what I'm saying. Also, if you can hear me sniffling a little bit, this is what happens when I travel anywhere outside of Miami. Because Miami, it was still almost 90 degrees today, and it is middle of November. And I go to Atlanta for a weekend, and it's 50, which is not that bad, but it feels really fucking cold to me. And then I get back, and like, I can't. Where am I supposed to go from here? If I ever want to leave Miami, I'm gonna be sick all the fucking time. I'm just gonna be sick forever. Um, I meant to tell you all early in the beginning. This is my Skims. I have to buy more, but I'm very poor right now. Skim socks. When I tell you, I wear these socks came like whatever, like a week ago. I've worn them every single day. I have 3 pair, and I have washed them and worn them every single day. It is the most comfy I have ever been in my entire life. I know I did a TikTok on it, so I get it. You've seen it, but I'm still excited about it. The socks every single day, and this fucking Skim shirt. I've worn it way too often. I washed it, but I'm wearing it way too often. This is like my daily outfit right now. Um, and now I'm just going on different fucking rampages, not rampages, rants than I ever imagined. But Skims, when I think about Skims, it makes me really sad inside because it's so smart, and it makes me really sad that I am not as smart on the business side of things as Kim Kardashian. The fact that she announced Skims men's Skims, whatever, and then the very next fucking weekend, she is Skims is the official underwear of the NBA. It makes me want to cry that I'm so fucking stupid and can't do any business in my life to make $5. And Kim is the official underwear of the NBA. Like, Kimmy, live it up. You're fucking killing it, but like, am I that dumb? It's very stressful to me. Because I'm going to be honest, I am looking for jobs. I have said as I am now desperately looking for other jobs. It's just time for me to move on and go about my business. But at the same time, I want to do. Is my voice going away? I want to do my own things, you know? Like, I want to have my own business and be my own boss. And I know it would be a lot of work and I would work my ass off, but it's mine. And I'm not reporting to all these people and doing the annoying shit. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm 31. and I'm fucking over it. I know I have to do it, but like I just want to say that I'm over it, you know? And on that note, if anyone is hiring, let me know. I am amazing at sales. My resume is sales in healthcare. You would think that would lead to medical sales. That is what I'm trying. It has not led there yet. It hasn't. Oh my god, wait. I do have some exciting news. I paid for the courses to get my real estate license in the meantime. And by in the meantime, I mean while I'm searching for jobs, I'm going to do all the hours to get my license and then obviously do the exam to get my real estate license and start doing real estate on the side while I'm at my current job. And then it could lead to something like if I just do real estate full time, I think I would love that. I think I would love that, especially in Miami. I think it would be so cool. Um, so that's very exciting. I'm actually really excited about it. I just paid for it a few days ago and I've been doing all the fucking hours. It's 63 hours and then I can take the exam. I did the virtual option since I work every day of my life and can't go sit in a classroom for a week. So wish me luck on that one because I'm excited but also really anxious because that means that I am taking steps to do very different things. And as much as I want different things, change makes me really fucking anxious. And it even took me a while to buy the online courses to do the exam because every time I went to buy it, I was like, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Why would I not be ready to purchase the exam? I don't know. So wish me luck because I'm actually anxious, but also really excited. I just hate change. The thought of going from my current position where I am very confident in my abilities and what I'm doing and how to do my job. I go in every day and I'm like, yes, 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 this, and this. Going somewhere new, whether that is real estate or a new position, if I get a new position, is terrifying to me. To go in and be the new guy. Are you kidding me? Ugh. The new guy? I don't want to be the new guy and to be dumb and have to ask questions. That sounds really bad, but to have to ask questions and not know what I'm doing is terrifying to me. So wish me luck, and if you know anyone that can help me get a job in medical sales, please let me know.